Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We've got the retail sales coming out any second now.
Advanced.
Let's
that means
listen
they're
in.
going to get modified and fine-tuned in a couple of weeks. The first number we see is up 0.1%. We're expecting a negative number. The reason? Because last month we were up a whopping 1%. That was the best going all the way back to the first quarter of 2021. Now,
retail sales just out.
Some revisions, but that was a good number, and we haven't taken any back yet, at least in terms of the new advanced look for August. If you strip out autos, it remains up 0.1.
Great
Many
news.
were expecting it to be a little loftier than that, but do remember also in the rearview mirror, we have up 0.4 and up 0.5. So these have been rather solid reads. If we strip out autos and gas, it still remains good, up 0.2. One could argue we're expecting a little bit more in the rearview mirror once again, up 0.4. Prior to that, it was up 0.8, which was the best going all the way back to January of 23. Then there's what we call the core retail sales, or the control number that gets inputted in other economic statistics higher up the food chain. That remains a very solid,
another all-time high.
%. And prior to that, it was up 0.9% in June, and that was the best going all the way back to January 23. Now, there are revisions. Upward revisions. We see last month's get revised from 1% to up 1.1.
This is great news this morning.
Number move from
if you've just tuned in, retail sales looking great.
0.4. So we could use the slowing labor market as a reason to ease. The Fed's looking for reasons to ease, but these numbers certainly don't build the case that the consumer is, on the side of the road with nothing left. We see that there's delinquencies. We listen to what Phil said, and interest rates, of course, even coming down a quarter point, even coming down a full point if they do over the next 9-12 months, isn't going to really take some of the pressure off those who need credit, because this two-speed economy still has many who don't need credit. And the Fed, no matter what they do with interest rates, it's very hard to target that group. We see that yields have moved up a little bit, but we're still basically at 15-month low closing yields in a 10-year. 2-year low closing yields going right back to September of 22.
Okay, we've got enough information there. As you can see, all good news this morning on the retail sales. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. It's the day before it gets really, really exciting. And of course, this is the countdown to NVIDIA Day as well. So very, very good. All-time highs again today. I've broken all-time records again. Remember, I started with just $5,000, and here I am now at $114,329. The economy is strong. The US economy is strong. The markets are strong, and it's only going to get much, much better as we go. There will be volatility going up to FOMC report, which will be tomorrow. Join us for that. But what a day today. What a fantastic day. Retail sales are up, looking great. So we're having a green day today. The studio is looking wonderfully green. So if you'd like to join us tomorrow for the FOMC report, I'm going to give you the links above my head. It's a great day. Retail sales all trending up. We like this very, very much indeed. So we're just looking into that right now. So click above my head down below in the description. I'll also put all the charts you need to trade oil and gas, also oil and gold, I beg your pardon. Also how to trade NVIDIA as well. That's very, very important. And how to trade the S&P. Plus a psychology of investing. You need to watch it before tomorrow. Great, great day. So there we go. I'll also leave you the links pinned in the comments. But right here, I shall put the psychology of investing. This is very, very important. Don't worry. Invest. Don't do this, invest right here. And down here, I shall put the FOMC report. Make sure you join us tomorrow. Another great day today here on the show. Very, very exciting day. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Right. Okay. Fantastic. Do you like the new extra scenes we've got here coming in this morning?
Because the prices were down.
Looking good.
You had non-store retailers up 1.4, miscellaneous up 1.7, but clothing down 0.7. So all over the place, Becky. But ultimately, I think the story here is that the retail sector remains relatively strong. No real sign of the consumer giving it up on a broad basis.
Let's have a quick cup of tea.
Feeding into a decent GDP number that's going to be part of the dilemma for the Fed when it makes its decision.
Okay. Steve, thank you.
Sure.
Okay.
Awesome stuff. Let me just mute that for a moment. In fact, I don't need to mute it. I'll just leave it there. There you go. Pretty good, right? Everybody happy with that? Should be. You should be excited. We got another all-time highs again this morning, 114,329, and that's including taking out like 4 or 5 months now of interest payments for margin. So it's done very, very well. Okay, retail sales all good. So that's all good. Frederick, yes, I cover that stock for you now. It was you, wasn't it? You asked me to cover S&P Global. I think it was you. I now cover that for you every day along the chart there. The S&P is up to today 0.38, and of course I'm at 0.7. So very, very nice indeed. All right, let's have a look. Let's go through all our comments before we move on. This is very, very good indeed. Good morning, Rick McGrath. Hi, GODB. It's just pump and dump, binky bonk, and all the nonsense around us. Frederick, good morning. Good morning, GoDB. Good morning. Hope everyone has a great day. Right, I'd like to start off this morning by addressing the most important stuff first of all. So I want to thank everyone who sent Leah messages yesterday. Things didn't turn out quite as we'd expected. As you remember, a few months ago, Leah had potentially a retina detachment, which is serious. You can go blind. It's very unpleasant. We caught it early. We got the laser surgery. We fixed one eye. She had a hole in the eye, in the iris or whatever, the front of the eye, and we had that lasered, we had that fixed. Yesterday we went back for the third checkup, make sure everything was fine. Everything was fine. However, the other eye had a hole in it, so we went ahead and got it lasered, got it fixed. So then, because you start off with a perfectly good eye. All right, assuming everyone's got a perfectly good eye, and then you get thinning, then you get a thin patch on the front on the surface of your eye, a thin patch. Then you get a hole, all right, which is where she was, and then you get a tear, a complete tear, and then you get a retina detachment, and you don't want that because you can go blind. All right, so we had thinning. It's been thinning for a while. It's just a normal thing in life, and then there was a hole. We fixed the hole, and she's now good. So she's not very happy this morning because she's had her eyes lasered. She's had a needle in her eye. It's not very pleasant, is it? But she wants to thank everyone for their comments this morning and yesterday. So all your prayers and thoughts for Leah was very much appreciated. So she said thank you. So I want to say this to everybody. Thank you all. There you go. Thank you all. Let me just whack that up there. There you go. Thank you all. Thank you very much indeed, everyone who in fact that was rubbish, wasn't it? I ended up what did I do? Hang on a minute. I'm still getting used to this. Where's the... There you go. Do that again. I might find another app. And there you go. Let's try that again. Now it's changed. There you go. Thank you all. I'm going to get a different app, I think. It keeps changing it. But maybe it's me. It's probably me. Let me just change. What did I have before? Oh my gosh, I don't know. Does it need to be this complicated? Right, try again. There you go. That's what I want. There you go. Thank you all. All right. So if I get rid of the ticker there. There you go. I'm trying to learn how to do this. There you go. That's pretty good, right? We'll get better at it. I'm sure we'll get better at it. All right. So if I just, yeah, that's what you do. You click that. There you go. Just make sure you do it in the top half, I guess. All right. There you go. That'll do. And I've managed to fix the Robinhood app as well. I can nip in and out of it much quicker. So anyway, thank you all for that. Leah much appreciates it. Right, let's go through your comments. Good morning. Hope everyone is well. Great day. Hi all. Morning to you. Back in the family. Good day for the NVIDIA long. Absolutely right. We'll come on to that in a minute. Congratulations, Martyn. Hello all. Hello all. Good times. Yes, congratulations. Wow. DJIA, Frederick. Reckon this will change the probability of a difference between 0.5% and 0.25. It doesn't really make any difference, really. It doesn't matter. It's about the conference afterwards. It's about what happens next. It's about the promise of how many rate cuts we're going to get, and more importantly than anything else, it's all about the earnings in November. Good morning, everyone. Looks like a green day. Also, record at S&P Global, all-time high. Cup of tea, yes, Ron. Cheers, mate. Good morning to you. If you want one of my mugs, look below the video. There's a link to my shop. Get yourself one of my mugs. Okay. You always make money if you have one of my mugs. It's a fact. Good to see you back. Vertigo is no joke. No, it's not. I've still got it. I'm just learning to live with it a bit. But yeah, it is no joke. You're absolutely correct. It is no joke. Afternoon all. So is the sound fixed? Is the sound fixed on Extra? Is the sound fixed here? Yesterday we had a few issues. Let me just drop in there and have a quick listen. Yep. Things should sound even better today. And not only have we fixed that, we've fixed everything else. And we've also got all our extra screens as well, which is really exciting. Let's have a quick listen in here.
You should be moving towards different types of opportunities.
So if you were Jay Powell, would you stay right here? If you could make this, you'd stay right here and see what happens.
Stay right here and see what happens. There's absolutely no exogenous shocks to the economy right now.
No.
They may come, and you want to have plenty in the tank to deal with them. There's really nothing pushing him towards making any significant moves here. And isn't this similar to 21, early 22, when they continued to believe that, you know, inflation's transitory? To me, this is sort of like, haven't you learned your lesson? You can't.
When am I off on my holidays? I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying here, but I'm just not in the studio. So throughout October, I'm taking a break. I haven't had a break for 2 years. I'll pop in on emergencies and stuff like that. But generally speaking, no, I'm taking the month off in October to answer your question.
Overcooking the restrictiveness. That's not, you don't think so?
We just don't see it, again, broadly in the data outside of the slightly more
Are we
normal.
restrictive at all right now?
Good morning, Mark.
Well, not when
Thanks
you
from
look
Serbia.
at financial conditions and how loose they are, right?
Good morning,
so,
Serbia.
Yeah. And so you're just not really
Serbia, I don't think we have a member from Serbia. If you become a member of our channel, you'll be the first member from Serbia. Let me just fix this. This morning, we are running on iOS 18. It came out last night, so I'm already running it. I was up late last night implementing the software, upgrading everything, and I'm really chuffed to say everything seems to be working, other than they still haven't fixed this Google situation where every morning I have to sign in and do this. But other than that, we're good. I don't know why. One day I guess there'll be an update for this, but there you go. It's always software. It's never hardware. Always software. Right. So that being said, let me bring this up to you now. There you go. There's the membership link. We've got members in 65 countries. We've got Bosnia, Herzegovina, Croatia, but we don't have Serbia. So if you become a member today, we will fly the flag for your country. So there you go. We could fly the flag for your country if you become a member today. That would be very, very cool. See all the flags we've got there? We've got Bosnia, Herzegovina, and Croatia, but we don't have Bosnia. So we'd love to have Bosnia, and that would be our 66th country. And you would fly the flag for your country. So Think about that. Plus all the perks and benefits that you get as well. Now, someone will message me saying he wanted to become a member. If you are Will88764, let me know in the chat, and I will upgrade you during the show. Have you got Norway? Have we got Norway? There's Norway. The flag just flagged there, over there. There you go. So yes, we do. Yes, we do. But you get many perks being a member. It's not just about flying the flag. So, become a member, and I'll give you many perks. You'll see 98% of our live viewers are members. So anyway, this is great news. Let me get through the comments, and I've got another update to do. Pia Shah, Florida survival. Just getting used to my foot switches down here. I've got to keep dancing around. There you go. So I can change the foot switches. You like all that? Pretty good. Have you considered doubling down or lower your average share cost? Do you own research? I am. You're talking to Florida. Cheers, Ron C. That's what I'm considering. I'm coming up to my 6-month badge. I think in a couple of weeks. Congratulations, David. We'll celebrate that with you. My mother gets shots every month in her eyes from macular degeneration. Oh, dear me. 90 years old. Horrible. Yeah, that's not nice. Good morning to Martin, Lucas, and fellow investors. Good morning to you. You got Norway. The answer was absolutely yes, we do. I wonder why my logo is a bit blurry. Is everybody else's logo okay? Look at my logo. I wonder why my logo is so blurry. Let me have a look. Yeah, look at that. I shouldn't have a logo like that. I'll fix that, don't you worry. No idea what that is. Anyway, there it is. The strange old world of what it is. Does that even make sense? Probably doesn't. Right, okay, let's have a look at NVIDIA. NVIDIA this morning, getting ready for FOMC. This is very, very good. Look at it plowing up. No surprise, really. So let's change from the flags a moment back to the ticker. And let's do this. All right, this is important. Okay, so the time is NVDA great retail. Okay, great retail. So the time is. By the way, if you buy one of the mugs from the shop, just like me, send a picture in the Discord, and we're putting a new gallery together of everybody with their mugs on the screen, getting ready for Christmas. So if you want to be on the screen with me with your mugs, get yourself a mug from the shop and then send the picture in, all right? So 18 minutes. Okay, so here we go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, NVIDIA. Wow, what a great morning this is this morning. The studio is very green. Do you like the new look, by the way? We've got extra cameras coming in and extra scenes. We can even go in and out of live CNBC just like this. Pretty good, right? Fantastic. Well, the reason for bringing you this news this morning is retail figures have just come in great. That's why the markets are up so much. So we are on target for NVIDIA Day. We are definitely on target for NVIDIA Day. Look at my portfolio. It could be a huge upswing tomorrow. There will be volatility, as we've warned over and over again. Look at my portfolio. Just hit another all-time high, and that includes just taking out a few $100 for interest payments. So I'd be at 115,000, but you have to pay the interest if you're in margin, right? So anyway, very, very exciting this morning. NVIDIA. Just a quick one, just to tell you that the figures are in for retail. Now, if you want a full breakdown of that, if you want more detail about the figures, and you probably should, for tomorrow, I've just done a special the moment it was released, and that'll be out later on. I'm making this during a live show. So go and check out the retail figures numbers to give you the exact positions, and then you might want to look at Sensei's videos for the trades. I'll give you the links below as well. To get ready, NVIDIA Day is just 24 hours away. We'll be live. It's the first rate cut in a few years. It's the biggest day on our show ever. We've only been going 3 years, so it's the biggest show ever on our show. We're expecting 40,000 people to join us live. We're breaking all-time highs. There will be extreme volatility, but this is great news. It means the consumer is spending money, the businesses are spending money, the economy is good. Time to be in the market if you're not already in. Click above my head for all the links down below in the description. I'll put everything down there and in the comments over here. I shall put the psychology of investing. You want to watch that one. Here is the NVIDIA. Here is the event for tomorrow, the FOMC NVIDIA Day. And what I'll try and do, if I can, if I can squash it down here, I'll put the video of the retail sales. If not, the link will be below in the description and the comments and above my head. So there you go. If you can't find it, it's your fault. All right. Take care of yourselves and each other. All right. Fantastic. Very, very exciting stuff. Do we think today will be an update for NVIDIA? Well, let me go and have a little look, see if I've got here. I've got some meta news just coming out. Let's have a listen in.
Yeah, so, there's like two layers of this cake beyond kind of these base controls and protections. One is there going to be an additional duty to mitigate the harms that we've now been seeing well documented? And so that adds in a bit more accountability to what is today kind of a voluntary, here's my best efforts, folks. Let me, I'm not required to do these things. I'm doing it at
Let me look for some NVIDIA news.
So do we want to have a higher floor? I support such a thing. And then the more fundamental question, with emerging technologies in general, I've been calling for, we've been discussing this in the past, more collaboration where the industry works with stakeholders to understand, or almost in real time, like a learning, kind of social media impact system, what's actually happening on the ground to teens with cyberbullying and concerns about body image and concerns around privacy protections and inappropriate contacts online. How do we look to see whether those outcomes are happening and then iterate on algorithms and parental controls to kind of have more of a trusted environment? We can do more in that area, but we're not seeing that action.
Can I ask a question about that, which is to say we blame...
Okay, I've got some updates here for NVIDIA, what we can bring to you right now. Where am I going to put this? It's a bit too big. I want it to be smaller. I wonder if I can see that. Blimey, that's small. Let's see if I can manage it like this. Okay, I'm just adding more and more services to bring you better and better services. So, okay, here we go. I've got some NVIDIA news for you. NVDA. News. Plus Intel. Someone mentioned Intel. Can you give your thoughts on Intel? I don't normally do non-members questions, but this you got lucky today. So let's have a look. NVIDIA, what's the time? Okay, here's an NVIDIA breaking news coming your way in a couple of seconds' time. So 23, here we go. And we'll go back to the live link up with CNBC as well. This is fantastic. What a huge day today. It's because of retail sales. It's fueling the markets. It makes perfect sense. All right. Okay, here we go. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor, NVIDIA news. Everything's up today, of course. Retail sales came in, which means the economy is strong, the stocks are strong, everything is strong. We're going to have a fantastic day tomorrow, but do expect volatility. I do have some news I want to share, and it also involves Intel in this space. So let's get straight to it. Without further ado, tap the like button and consider subscribing to our channel. We've got live link ups all the time coming through in our show.
back
directly
20
from
plus
the New
years, we
York
gotta
Stock
update
Exchange,
that. That's part of the
CNBC
hearings,
as well.
this week.
So stand by for all the
Let's,
information as we bring it to you. But right now, though, I do have some extra information around NVIDIA. So let's get straight into it and look at this. This has just come out literally a few moments ago. So NVIDIA backed Japanese AI startup Sakana, valued at 1.5 billion after over 200 million funding round. Okay, let's scroll down. NVIDIA. This is good news. I'm enjoying this morning. NVIDIA backed Sakana AI said it raised about it raised 30 billion yen, which is 214 million in a Series A funding round. The Tokyo-based AI startup said it received new investment from Japanese companies Mitsubishi UFJ Financial Group, Sumitomo Mitsui Banking Corporation, and Mitsui Financial Group, as well as NEC SBI Group, Dai-ichi Life Insurance, and others. Sakana also received investment from New Enterprise Associates, or NEE, and NVIDIA. So NVIDIA are reaching out and investing here. The company noted that it's continued to receive investment from Japanese venture capitalists led by Global Brain, Jafco, and Miyako Capital. I just want to focus on the NVIDIA element of it. But this is interesting for NVIDIA. I just thought I would share that with you. So that's that. But I also want to bring in this news here with Intel. It's the same sector, of course, so we want to keep our eye on this one. Intel in spotlight as Wall Street weighs in foundry AWS construction updates. This is only out just a few minutes ago at the making of this video in a live show. Intel was focused on Tuesday as Wall Street firms weighed in on several key announcements that the semiconductor giant made regarding its business, including an update of its foundry plans. Shares rose 6.5% in pre-market trading. So what does this tell us? This tells us that the semis is a healthy market. And today, as you can see with the rally of NVIDIA, but it's the whole market. I mean, I'm breaking records everywhere. Look at this. I started with $5,000. I'm now at $114,000, which is another all-time high, which is very nice indeed. Anyway, let's continue this Intel news. Someone just asked me to mention it. Intel's decision to make its foundry business a separate independent subsidiary was also seen in a positive light, as it should reduce conflicts of interest between foundry and design. Vin, who maintained its sector weight rating on Intel, added, Evercore analyst Mark Lepakis had a similar take to KeyBank's Vin in that the updates were positive, but not enough for him to change his mind on the trajectory of the Pat Gelsinger-led company. My view, the developments as incremental positives, but remain in line, rated until there is increased visibility into the success of its foundry business, Lepakis wrote. Okay, that'll do for a minute. I don't think anything NVIDIA. We'll look at this. Hang on. The bull case for Intel is that it will be able to close the manufacturing gap between it and Taiwan Semiconductor and deliver a customer experience that enables companies like Apple, AMD, NVIDIA to easily choose it over the competition. However, that is likely to take a long time to realize, Evercore's Lepakis added. Okay, so we've got retail figures, retail spending up, the economy strong. I've just brought out some other NVIDIA news for you. You might like to go and check that out. Also, we've just had some retail numbers as well, so you can prepare the exact numbers for tomorrow. It is very, very exciting. NVIDIA Day tomorrow, it's going to be a huge day. In fact, I can add this now to the live Intel report.
We start with Intel popping on a four-year headline. Shares up almost 4.5%. Intel says it plans to turn its foundry business into an independent unit.
I beat you to the news, mate. I'm ahead of the news.
Outside capital. Sources tell CNBC it might even spin it off. Intel also announcing it will produce custom AI chips for Amazon Web Services. We're also looking at Airbnb this morning.
Okay, that will do for that. Thank you very much indeed. If you like this service, it's a new thing I'm adding. I now can add live link ups to CNBC, live link ups directly to the New York Stock Exchange, bringing you the best news, the most honest news, live as it happens, ahead of the news, and then give you a live engagement with it all seamlessly. I'd love your comments below and in the live chat. I'm very proud to be able to bring you this service. I'm bringing you now more TV quality service than TV brings itself. I'm very excited that we've been able to pull this together all on my own here, and it's all thanks to the members supporting me. Everything I get from you goes straight back into the show, providing the best service. I'm extremely excited about this. So there you go. Click above my head for all the links down below in the description, and I'll post all those special events below in the description and in the comments. I will put over here the event for NVIDIA Day, FOMC. Down here, I'll put the psychology of investing. You need to watch this before tomorrow morning. I've just recorded a special 23-minute video to prepare you to trade tomorrow. And I'll also try and fit in the other videos, but if I can't fit it in here, I will put it below in the comments so you can find it. But there you go. Another great morning this morning. Record-breaking morning on the market. Let's just finish off.
Good morning. Welcome to Squawk on the Street.
Good morning.
With David Faber at Post
Welcome to my show.
Exchange. Kramer is at one
this is the news
San
channel.
Francisco. Dreamforce kicks off today. S&P looks to take aim at some record highs at the open following the Dow's all-time high yesterday. Retail sales solid.
Very good indeed. All looking good. Welcome to my show. You want news, Jim Kramer? Just call me up, mate. No worries. Over here and over here. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. All right, 194 watching right now. This is absolutely fantastic. Can we have some fun with you? We got 29 minutes before the bell goes. So can we have some fun before we bring our next breaking news for you? Microsoft dividend hike. We'll be covering that. I've just got some breaking news from Wall Street. I'm watching my extra screens, and I'll bring it to you as it is important. But before I do, though, let's have some fun. Let's get, for the very first time, 200 likes on a regular opening bell show. There's 190 watching. Shall we go for 200 likes? Never been close. Let's do it right now. Here we go. You ready? Let's get the music going. Let's get excited. All right, and let's bring it in. All right, and we'll listen in to Wall Street at the same time.
Wait a second, they can buy back $60 billion. Isn't that bigger than most companies? That kind of thing does create a level of confidence.
179 watching.
Buy back $60 billion, not to mention what their
we'll listen into
CapEx
Wall Street
is,
as we do this. 25 likes. Ready?
Plus, at least. Now, listen, I mean, the numbers are
3,
extraordinary.
2, 1.
I pointed out I'm like a broken record around earnings every time because I'm just so wowed by these
66.
the numbers.
Come on, guys.
Jim, but we make the point, and I think
we could get 100 straight away as we listen into Wall Street.
Balance sheets, the enormity of their capital structures, of their broad power, so to speak, despite the fact that they may not be violating any
3, 2, 1.
monopoly laws, is extraordinary and really unlike anything I think
74.
we've ever
Come on,
seen,
let's get 100. 179 watching. I know a lot of people in Asia aren't signing to Google.
Waymo cars all over San Francisco.
We're listening into Wall Street. Can we get this in?
Cities.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That they've been a monopolist when it comes to advertising.
If we get 100, YouTube will share it out. 81. Oh, come on. We can do 100 dead easy.
Because people worry about the government.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Because what can you do? They're just bigger than
87. We'll come back to that.
Come on, if you're in their bailiwick.
Speaking of autonomous driving, Jim,
we'll come back to it.
Bernstein note today where they argue if it hadn't been for Gen AI, we might be talking about this year as the year autonomous driving turned a corner. When you got Waymo,
let's have a quick look. NVIDIA.
2x in
great
a short
day
period
today.
Of time. Cruise is testing again. We talked about the Uber expansion to Atlanta the other day.
Look, when I think about what's going on in San Francisco and then these other cities, I begin to see the possibility. I'm going to see this today when I'm at Dreamforce, which is Salesforce's wonderful.
We'll cover that later on. There's nothing there at the moment. Let's go for all our positions with 25 minutes to go. Didn't quite make 100 at 8 o'clock, but we're getting close. We're 95. We're just about there. This is fantastic. Right, lots of news already covered. If you've just tuned in, you might want to rewind back, have a quick recap, because we just covered the retail sales for you. I'll just give you a little recap of what you might have missed. You might just want to rewind back. If I just share with you,
we're up a whopping.
There's the retail
1%.
sales.
That was the best going all the way
at the beginning of the show. I covered the retail sales for you.
Now,
retail sales just.
We could use the slowing labor market.
Again, remember I started with just $5,000, and then we had an update on NVIDIA news. You might want to go and check that out. And then just after that, we had some more news. I wanted to thank everyone as a personal thank you to everyone who sent messages to Leah yesterday about laser surgery in her eye. So thank you all. I wanted to just mention that to everybody. That's very important. We had some more information coming out then about Intel and where we see the stocks going today. You might just want to scroll back a few minutes. So there we go. I just want to give everybody those updates that you may have missed this morning if you just tuned in. All right. They will be available as their own videos shortly. All right. Okay. Let's scroll down. We got a new member. So Parzival 0 just became a member of the channel. You get many perks and benefits. 98% of our viewers are members with the highest engagement rate of any channel on earth. Literally, no channel has 98% engagement rate. We do, so we're very proud of that. Let me just do this.
He's talking about the biggest.
There we go. Just mute that while I'm talking for a moment. You just become a member. Please please tell me where you are, in what country you are in, and I'm going to give you all your perks and benefits. Now, you may not have all your perks and benefits. Mike, I think Zeko22 was referring to Jim Cramer, not me. So just thought I'd let you know. He might have said something inappropriate, but I think he was calling out Jim Cramer. So I just want to let you know. Kansas is the first country in America I visited a few years ago. I went to Kansas, lovely. Nebraska, I went to the border of Nebraska and Kansas. I did some shows there. I did a tour of schools going around doing shows. It was absolutely wonderful, and some theaters. It was a lovely experience. Thank you. Right, so just before I move on, just for a moment, if you want to, as a member, what is the countdown for? What is the countdown for? Where have you been? The FOMC report, NVIDIA Day, tomorrow. It's literally 24 hours away from the biggest day we've had on the markets for 2 years. So just bear that in mind. It's a huge event tomorrow. So just want to give you your perks and benefits. Now, if you've just become a member or you're not a member yet, there is the video you need to go and see. The links. It's in the chat now. In the chat as a link, and if you go and watch that video, it'll tell you about all of the things that you need to know about being a member. Okay, it's okay, Mike. No apologies. You do a fantastic job. I'd rather you be safe than sorry. Absolutely right. So there's the video you need to go and see. People become members primarily because they want to support the channel. They want to support the live show. And in return, I give back 20 times what you put in. That's what we do. So here are some of your perks. You can now get a discount for my alpha spread. All members can get a free plan so good it makes my membership for free. All of my members also get this link here for Seeking Alpha, $25 off. You can't get $25 off without my referral, and you get a free trial. No one else, you can't get that without the referral. Here's the music channel. You can now have a birthday song if it's your birthday today. Hello, Ivan. Welcome to you. New members coming in. Let me know what country you're from, and we will celebrate your birthday. We've got new all-time highs again today, breaking all-time highs nearly every day. Started with just $5,000, remember. I've never done options and I've never shorted a stock. Pretty exciting, okay? Look at my portfolio. Absolutely plowing. This is because of retail sales, and I'm already in. I bought everything a year ago, nearly a year ago now. If you engage with me on Instagram, I'll engage back with you. I'll help you grow. There's my Instagram. There's my X. That's where I put my trades before I make them. Before I make my trades, information before it comes out, before I announce it on the show, is on my X. I've given you the link for that. There's the all links. As a member now, you can get a birthday card and a Christmas card on my mailing list. I very rarely email people out. It's only if there's a real emergency I do that. Something really important. Otherwise, it's there just as a backup of the show, and it's there to send you a birthday and a Christmas card if you sign up for that. All right, you can now access Discord. Members, you can now access Discord. If you go into, there's the links. If you go into Discord and sign up for Discord, you will see absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I have to upgrade you live on the show to explain to you how it works. Please do not accept a friend request from any Martyn Lucases. They're all scammers. They're fakes. I never message anyone, and I never send anyone a request. You send me one when I introduce you to Discord. Why would you want to be on Discord? Well, you can send information into the live show. You can also call into the show. You can also get free training. We don't have coupon codes always expiring every 5 minutes. It's always free. We've got people that have paid to learn scalp trading. Ed Nevius, he provides it for free of charge to you, completely free for you as a member. You can also get crypto information directly from Sensei Crypto, who speaks to the managers of the projects. Very, very good. He will do your own personal trades. He will help you learn how to do the charting, all for free. It's all part of being a member. All right. Yes, Ron, you get a Christmas card. Yes, if you sign up for the all links button, martynlucas.com, this here, if you go over to here and you sign up for the newsletter, there you go. If you put your birthday in, only month and day, we don't need the year, you will receive a birthday card and Christmas card from me. It's a secure server, HTTPS. I don't use your emails. I wouldn't even know how to, but there's some of the benefits that you get there by being a member. All right. Now I can make that bigger. I've just realized I can use that on the screen without it being in the way. How cool is that? All right, awesome. I'm loving it. I'm loving that. Let me just refresh that, see what happens if I refresh it. Not a great deal. Doesn't matter. Anyway, so there you go. There are some of the perks. There are many more. Please do go and check the video out. As well as one of the reasons why people become members is because there are many videos that non-members ever see. We have members-only videos, members-only live streams, members-only premieres. There are lots of our content which non-members never ever see. So that's another thing. You can also, for $5, you can get me to do an earnings. I can do 4 earnings a day. Oh my God, the market is absolutely accelerating now. No surprise here. Look at this. We're going to hit 115,000 in a minute. Remember, I started with just $5,000. Pretty amazing, right? So there you go. There's some of the benefits you get. You can poll the audience. You can ask me to poll the audience. When I go into members only mode, I can answer all members' questions. The list goes on and on. There's so many things we can't even include it all in me telling you right now. So anyway, let me read some more comments. Just a moment. Let me make an adjustment here. I want to make sure we've got everything good. We've just upgraded to OS 18, brand new. Last night I did it, middle of the night. Leah was very happy. But there we go. Let's make sure that these are all turned off. Allow. No, we don't want those to be allowed. Done. Arrange. Done. Okay. I want to make sure we don't have any. Good. That's all looking good. Right, let me read the comments. Now, we've got lots of comments right now. So if you've got a question or a comment and I've missed it, I'm going to give, I want to make sure that I haven't missed my members. So we're going to go to members only mode now, just as we listen in to what's going on Wall Street as I just prepare this. We're just going to go into here and go to members only mode. So please ask your question again.
AI and who needs to be human and who can be an agent, it's going to be Amazon. I have to wonder if that isn't next. Trying to figure out by the way, everyone's trying to figure out if they're expendable out here. Like, maybe I'm expendable. And it's like, hey,
okay, we're in members only mode now. Please ask your question again.
Not expendable. Because you have a face. So there are a lot of people who are questioning. There's a lot of existential questioning out here.
But you do, Jim, you do have a lot of young companies that are just starting that don't really have a physical presence to a certain extent, in part because it does save money early on to have your...
Okay, we'll just mute that. We'll just mute that for a moment once again. So what we're going to do now is give all the members, we've got 15 minutes before the bell goes. We will ring the bell live. We will connect directly to the New York Stock Exchange. So if you made a comment or a question and I missed it, please repeat it now and I can bring it on the screen and answer your question. So first of all, do you plan to sell NVIDIA at 138 level or hold higher? I only own NVIDIA through the S&P. I only own the S&P, so I don't pump and dump stock. I'm not here to pump and dump stock. I'm here to provide a TV service. I'm not here to benefit myself. I simply own the S&P, and I'm not selling anything. I'm hoping for another 10% pullback so I can buy more. I'm all in though with the S&P. I'm extremely heavily invested, 100%. I'm all in with my own cash, all my money, and also I'm using margin as well. If we get a pullback, I'll buy some more, but I've got no intention of selling anything for the next 5 to 10 years. I'm building up a portfolio to get me to $1 million, and I started with just $5,000. So no, not selling anything. When you say volatility for NVIDIA, up or down, both. Absolutely both. It's going to move both ways very, very quickly. There's going to be a lot of volatility, and there already has been over the last few days. We've already experienced it. But now we're getting huge pumps up. There's no surprise. It's a $210 stock, in my opinion. I've got no doubt about that whatsoever.
No, you're right. I mean,
yeah,
being facetious,
it's all good as far as I'm concerned. Everything's looking good. We've got just 14 minutes before the bell. Everyone's getting very excited. I'm in on semiconductors ETF, 25% NVIDIA, then Broadcom and other good companies. Dylan Wilson, a very good way to do it. Very good way to do it. Martin Barclays has downgraded Hood to sell, saying it has run its course. What's your opinion? I do not agree with that at all. No, absolutely not. We got breaking news. What's this?
Santelli. Hey, Rick.
Hi, Carl. Indeed, another surprise of strength. Industrial production expected up 0.2. Multiply that by 4, up 0.8%.
Wow.
We've gone from last month being the second weakest number of the year, revised to -0.9, so down almost 1%, to the second best.
Breaking news, production up.
Capacity utilization also better than expected at 78%, sequentially higher than the 77.4 in the rearview mirror, and that 77.4 was a downward revision, just like industrial production. So last month, a bit weaker. This month, significantly stronger, especially on IP. And that's an August number. We did see retail sales also better than expected. And Empire, we saw yesterday, was as well a strong number. And that's September. So there definitely seems to be a better pulse on some of the manufacturing areas of the economy. And if we look at interest rates...
Fantastic breaking news there. Industrial production up. This is very, very good news. This has just happened live on the show, and we're very, very excited to be able to bring that to you. That's great. Click above my head for all the links. A lot of news coming out this morning as fast as you can imagine. We're trying to provide the best, most honest live service in the world with direct link ups directly to the New York Stock Exchange ahead of of Wall Street. We're bringing you the news. It's out with us live. This is very exciting. The first day we've ever been able to bring it to you like this. Click over here for all the links. I've got the event tomorrow you cannot afford to miss. The countdown is on. FOMC day. And down here, the psychology of investing. You need to watch it. I've recorded a very important video, 23 minutes long, to tell you how to invest, what to invest, and all the rest of it. It's supposed to calm the nerves and set you in the right mindset to trade and invest long term, like I have done here. I started with $5,000 and I'm now at 114.5, and I've never shorted a stock and I've never done options. Till next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Right, that was great to catch that like that. Industrial Industrial growth, massive. Okay, industrial growth. What time did that go out? Live. That was 48 minutes. 48. It's going to be a jam-packed show today. SMH is a great fund. We will go back over to general public in a moment. I just want to make sure I've answered every question from my members going up to the bell. Meanwhile, I'm in Europe and the economy is dying. The economy and the markets are different, Ivan. Ivan, where are you from? I do have NVIDIA single stock. I plan to sell short tomorrow. Oh, no. Never do that. Never sell short. Ivan, where are you from? You didn't say where you were from. Let's have a look. Do you have a contact info of Miss SMH? I would like to consult her for investment advice also. Never heard of her. Who the hell's Miss SMH? Oh, my God. Dylan Wilson. Italy. Italy. Well, I got a surprise for you. Do you want Pavarotti or Andre Bocelli? Ivan, do you want Pavarotti or Andre Bocelli? Just name one. Name one. Pavarotti or Andre Bocelli? You got 1 minute to be quick, so be quick. Any comment on relationship? Hi, Martyn. Please, any comment on relationship bet? NVIDIA and Tesla. NVIDIA and Tesla. Well, then Pavarotti. Okay. Nessun dorma più principessa nella stanza nessun dorma. It's hard to do without the music. Mil mi mistroi cosa in me, la mia ne som saprà, no, ce la bacheca, quando splenderà, ella va vincerò. How about that? All right, there you go. And just to prove it wasn't a fluke, right? I'll do you a couple more. Wherever you go, whatever you do, fly me to the moon and let me. When I find myself in time of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me. All right. What about Michael Bolton? Stand back. When a man loves a woman, deep down his soul, love and eyes can never see. He gives up all, he does comfort, sleep and rain. There you go. A few voices for you. If you join me for the concert every Friday on my music channel, you can make a request and we can do it with the music and the piano and all the rest of it. Oh, there you go. All right. Fantastic. If you thought that was the best impression of Pavarotti you've ever heard done by a man on YouTube while investing stocks, give me a $99 super chat. Not even $1. I'm a busker on the street. How about that? All right. If you think it's rubbish, then don't. So if you want to join me every Friday night on the music channel, there is the music channel. There you go. There is the music channel. Join me on Friday. I do full concerts with all the music, and I've got a video of me singing with Michael Jackson. I've got a video of me singing with Paul McCartney. I did the Andre Bocelli special weekend when we had COVID. All of that's on my music channel. I've even got a video of me wearing Sir Elton John's jacket that he wore in Candle in the Wind when I did Lion King. So go and check that out. Michael Jackson. Absolutely. I tell you what, Christopher Shaw, if you give me a super chat, I will do you the best Michael Jackson impression you've ever heard. Guaranteed, 100%. 100%. I will do. Have I ever shown you the picture of me doing Michael Jackson, dressed as Michael Jackson, doing the pirouettes? I was waving out of a helicopter, getting out of a Ferrari. And yes, I used to be an official Michael Jackson impersonator. And I can do the voice for you if you give me a super chat. Fair enough, innit? People used to pay about $50 to come and see me in concert. So 99 cents, you get it for free. There you go. It didn't become a member 20 minutes ago. I should have just done it. If I didn't become a member 20 minutes ago, I would have just done it. Well, thank you very much indeed. We got 5 minutes before the bell goes. Martyn is feeling great today. Glad you're on top of the world. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Sunday Kind of Love. Sunday Kind of Love. Is that a song, is it? Anyway, right, we're just moments to go before the bell goes. We're getting ready. We got a record-breaking audience for a regular show this morning. So, you ready? Let's bring some more breaking news for you with just a few minutes to go. Can we get everyone now? Let's get 200 likes. We've never done it before, the opening bell. 200 likes would be fantastic. As we listen into Wall Street, we've got 4 minutes before the bell.
Wait, don't go anywhere.
Are you ready? Whoops-a-daisy, we don't want that. There we go, get rid of that. We don't want the music. So we'll do our own music then. In that case, here we go. Let's get it. Let's get it on. You ready? Okay, let's get it on. We've got 187 watching. Let me zoom in. It's a big day today. The countdown is on 187. Can you see it? 187. If we get over 100 likes, YouTube suggest it. We've gone straight in at 108. Whoa, 132. Flipping heck, 132. I'm loving it. Screen is a little unclear. Charles, that's because you have got low resolution on your computer. If you've got low resolution, it's not me. I'm broadcasting in 4K. See the little cogs? See the cogs? Click the cogs. Change the resolution. Change the resolution. 1400 Ultra HD. We broadcast in Ultra HD and 4K when it's processed. Ultra HD right there. Click on that. The screen is not in focus. If it's out of focus for you, you need to click the cogs. Right, 132. 2.5 minutes to go. Let's bring it up. 132. What have we got now? 132 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've never got 200. 150. 150 before the bell goes. This is an all-time record, folks. An all-time record. Get in. It's an all-time record on the show. I'm loving it. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Fantastic. Let's see if we can get 200. How many are watching? 210. It's not really possible because 50% of you aren't even signed into Google. It's just the statistics that we have. Let's try again. 150. 200. We've never done it. Are we going to do it today live on the show? 152. I don't think so. We're about to go back over to the stock exchange. Thank you, sir. You're very welcome. Just click the cogs. You can get Ultra HD and then 4K later. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can we get 200? On 155. I don't think we're going to do it, but it is another all-time high. Fantastic. Thank you much indeed. Consider subscribing to the show. Right, very, very quickly. We have 1.5 minutes to go. I'm going to bring you a very, very important bit of information that not everyone knows. Not everyone knows this. Let me bring you back over here very, very quickly, just as we go into the bell in a cut. We've got a minute to go. This is very, very important. Many of you missed this. This here is how you subscribe to the channel. Click subscribe. Okay, and then turn on the bell. Look at this. Set the bell to all. Now, you might go, I don't want to be notified about all things on YouTube. This is just for my channel. You can turn other channels off, personalize, whatever. But make sure that you've turned on the bell and set to all. And then you go into your notifications on your device and make sure that you've turned on notifications for YouTube. The reason for this is you'll miss my breaking news. You'll miss what's going on. All right, are you ready? Let's do it. It's time to go over to the New York Stock Exchange. Let's get excited. The countdown to NVIDIA Day is on.
I thought it was great. I mean,
and it's going to be huge. Huge volatility, huge buying opportunity, huge selling opportunity. Look at my portfolio. Absolutely exploding. In 10.
Not 162. David, we're all trying to figure out whether Ellis is an outlier. And then you speak to Hawk Tan, who you know is not really given to hyperbole and is a tough
3,
guy. And he
2,
saying,
1.
We haven't even gotten near the peak spending. I thought that was very significant, David, because you know Hawk Tan.
The bell has gone. It's showtime at the New York Stock Exchange. You can sponsor the bell. Put your name on the bell for $20. Here we go.
Right now from the hyperscalers.
Oh, yes. Rock and roll this morning.
Jim, let's get the opening bell here.
Woohoo! And we're off. Let's go for all our positions. This is my live position now. We're breaking all-time highs. Nvidia is exploding this morning. No surprise. 130 to 140 bucks in the next few days. 210 within 12 months. The overall portfolio is up 114,000. Another all-time high this morning. Let's go through all our positions right now as we go over to our positions. Very exciting.
But you do need tech. One of the things that I am focused on is...
We shall keep in the background. We have the Wall Street, but let's go for all our positions. We can see now S&P is up. We can see S&P Global is up today. Virgin Galactic is slightly down. Okay, what about... it's down index, I beg your pardon. Virgin Galactic is down 3.98. Sell off this morning. Palantir up. We now own it through the S&P 500, of course. Nvidia is piling up now, nearly 119. Awesome stuff. Amazon flying up today. People are dumping the Russell, dumping the rubbish, and buying back the quality. No surprise. We've been telling you and warning you about that for ages. Apple will have its day as well. Don't worry about that. No issue there at all. Next Year Energy, a great business. Enphase Energy, a 2 to 3x. Very, very good indeed. Coca-Cola up. We bought this at $50. Remember that? J&J going to $200. Chevron Oil. I'm out of oil. Well, I own it through S&P. Tesla firing up today. 250, far up 2.50. 2.5. Very nice indeed. Have we got 200 likes yet? We're trying to get to 200 likes on the opening bell. 167. We're breaking all-time highs this morning. Absolutely fantastic. Rivian is up. Be careful, though. It could easily go bankrupt. They'll dilute when they go up. McDonald's, great. Google, still the best value at tech stock. Microsoft up today at 1.85. Nvidia up 1.2. I'm loving it. 118.25. Walmart, great. Tilray, still a good time to buy. Wait for that election. Robinhood, it's a $40 stock. Barclays, talk rubbish. IonQ, up 1.35. Rocket Lab, now up 743.75. Plug Power, just breaking out of barcoding. Don't buy it over $2. Buy it under $2. Rumble doesn't produce anything. Funware doesn't really do much, I don't think. Ascent Solar, nothing to say about Ascent Solar this morning. Faraday Future, rubbish. People just trading it to nothing. Bitcoin, I sold it all at 70,000. I'm out of it. I see much better opportunity in the markets. Apple, DJT. Have a quick look at DJT. Trump Media has been going down and down and down. We've got concerns that Donald Trump's selling his own stock, shorting his own stock, options expiring. I wouldn't buy it. There's no value here no matter what political affiliation you are. This stock doesn't make any money. It's purely a popularity contest, and that is not how I invest. That is the opening bell this morning. Thank you very much indeed. What a great morning. What a great morning as we now go back over to the New York Stock Exchange. Microsoft news. S&P nears all-time high. Let's listen in. What have we got this morning?
But the people who are trying to make big decisions, I've almost accepted de facto that Microsoft is going to be their security blanket.
Get yourself one of my mugs underneath the video, send a picture into Discord, and it'll be on the screen ready for Christmas. You can be with me with your mugs on the screen.
100% of your business. It's not talked about. And by the way, David, it's amazing. The Justice Department doesn't seem to look at them at all.
Look at them at all? No, you're right. They're the one name that sort of escapes some significant scrutiny, I guess. I mean, we have to go through the list in terms of, obviously...
Okay, nothing we want to be concerned with at the moment. Let me see if I've got any new members join Discord that need upgrading. Many people have messaged me on Discord. Remember, I can't let you into our Discord server until you are a member or you subscribe to Discord. Because we're not trying to grow the biggest Discord server, but we're trying to grow the best. So we have very high regulations and rules to be part of it. So many of you are messaging me and you're just not going to get in unless you are a member or subscriber. Here's our first profit taking of the morning. Let's have a quick look. I know many of you are interested because we're on target within 12 months now to reach 100,000 subscribers. And I'm very excited about getting my silver plaque. Let's have a look. 35,000. Coming up to 36,000 now. Thank you ever so much, everybody who's part of this. This is very much appreciated. I'm trying to do something special for all of those that subscribe to me before the 100,000. So I'm trying to find a way to recognize everybody that was in the first 100,000 and do something special. So consider subscribing to me. I'm trying to work a way to recognize all the subscribers who were in at 100,000. In fact, I know how to do it. Yes, I know how to do it, because what I'm going to do is, as we approach 100,000, invite everyone into my newsletter, which I can then send you a code, and then I want to give something special to everybody that joined me before I reached 100,000, the original founder members. So it'd be very, very nice if you took the time to do that. All right, okay, let's go through and see what's what. What other news have we got this morning? The countdown is on, 24 hours to go. Now, I need to make another video then. Industrial growth, we've just done that. I want to bring up this. I think this is really, really important. Let me just do this. Okay, here it is. Right. We're about to hit another all-time high of the S&P, which is wonderful. What time is it now? 1 hour 6. Countdown 1.06. Okay. Right. NVIDIA. Okay. NVIDIA, and I want this over here. We'll go back to the New York Stock Exchange if there's anything worth mentioning. There isn't just yet. Okay. NVIDIA, the countdown of a generation is on. 24 hours to go. COVID, several years ago, sent the market spiraling downward, the beginning of rate hikes. But tomorrow, we're going to get the first of the rate cuts. It's NVIDIA Day. It's the first time we've had this happen since NVIDIA exploded. Makes sense if you put the two together. On top of all of that, we've just had retail figures up today and industrial growth, all surprisingly upward. It's an opportunity of a decade. Very exciting day tomorrow. What does this mean for you? it does mean there'll be huge volatility. It's not all going to be up. There's going to be a lot of stocks down. A lot of the rubbish stocks in the Russell will be dumped. The quality stocks are already being bought back. There'll be a lot of trading. It'll be quick. It'll be fast. There'll be a lot of movement, and then it'll all settle down and go a bit sideways for a while, and then expect a huge Santa rally. So get ready. What are we going to do? Well, I've prepared all the information that you need, and this is very important stuff. This is, really some of the best, most important information I've put out in 3 years. Let me be clear. I started with $5,000. I'm now at $114,000. I've never shorted a stock. I've never done options. My only income is YouTube. In the first year and a half, I've only been doing it 3 years, I earned zero. And last month, I was only able to put $1,000 in, and I have no bills because I've built a very efficient life for myself. So I'm all in with every penny I've got. This is not just me putting money in or inheritance or selling a car or winning the lottery. This is real growth, okay? So I've got a good margin of success here. I think you'll agree. So I prepared some information for you that I hope will help, and you've only got 24 hours before it's too late to get ahead of what's about to happen. I recorded what's probably my best ever video. That's what my members said. It's 23 minutes long. Don't hurt, invest. It's very, very important to get your mind in the right place before the FOMC report. This could set you up for a lifetime. Okay, go and check this out. It's on the homepage of the channel. I'll put the link above my head, and I'll also put the link in the comments. Go and check this video out. Also, we gave you the FOMC trade. Late Sunday night, Sensei prepared this for you. It was midnight for him. We recorded this for you for this week for the FOMC, the trade for gold and oil on this one, the gold and oil trade. Make sure you check that out. What about the FOMC chart itself? What about the S&P, the overall market? Sensei is bearish, thinking it could sell off quickly. I agree, it could. Does it make a difference to me? No, I just buy more. But traders might want to take profit, get out, and try and get back in again. Sensei gives you that information. The big one, the FOMC trade. Everybody wants the FOMC trade. Sorry, I beg your pardon. The NVIDIA trade, how to sell, how to get out of all of that. All this information I shall put below my video and above my head. Very, very important there is the don't hurt, invest. This is probably the most important one. I hope all of you take the time to check this out. The countdown is on. This is the event you do not want and you cannot afford to miss. Absolutely not. This is the FOMC report. Even though we are a small channel, just 35,000 subscribers, I know already 24 hours ahead. In fact, I knew 2 weeks ago. Why? Because 177 of you have already liked an event that has been advertised for 2 weeks ahead of schedule. We're going to have the biggest audience in the world for the FOMC report. People are choosing to watch us with me rather than the bigger channels because it's honest, it's real, and we provide the best quality service, the best quality sound, best quality visuals, the interaction. Everyone gets their questions answered. Do join us, and I do think it will be the biggest viewing numbers of any channel on earth in relationship to the subscribers. So if you have 100 million subscribers, you're probably going to have more viewers than us. What I'm expecting is the highest ratio between subscribers and viewers. Meet Kevin for the NVIDIA had earnings at 100,000 viewers with 2 million subscribers. We had 37,000 viewers with 33,000 subscribers. We actually exceed our subscribers. Most channels underperform their subscribers. Make sense? So I'm expecting 40,000. Let's see if it happens throughout the stream. Not all in one time, but throughout the stream. So that will be the highest number of anyone in this ratio between subscribers and viewers. Anyway, get ready for NVIDIA. The countdown is on. You cannot afford to miss it. Click above my head for all the links. Take the time today. You got 24 hours to go to get that psychology of investing. Einstein even said compounding is one of the great scientific revelations. It is. Go and check it out. I explain it all, the margin, the psychology, and everything else you need to know. Just as I end this video, I can bring you some breaking news telling you that the Dow has just hit an all-time high, and the S&P is about to hit another all-time high.
Racked up enough points. Whopper, here we come.
Very exciting. Huge day on the markets today. Click above my head, down below in the description. I shall put the FOMC report here. You cannot afford to miss that. And down here, I shall put the psychology of investing. Don't do this. Truth hurts down there. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. All right. Okay. Right then. Let's have a look. Where was I? We don't need that anymore. We can get rid of that. Now, of course, tomorrow we're going to get back to the reviews. Once FOMC is out the way, we're going to be on our reviews once again. Now then, everyone that's just is watching right now, I'm going to invite you to something now. This is important. You may not know this, but we do have a network of channels. There's 3 channels in total, and we have a network, and our extra channel is live 12 hours a day. This is our extra channel. You may not be familiar with it, but it goes live 12 hours a day. Let me give you the link first of all to the extra channel. Here it is in the chat. You might like to subscribe to this. It's free to subscribe to, of course, because it goes live 12 hours a day, and it provides 12 hours of uninterrupted live coverage with answers to your questions, the family supporting each other, and all the rest of it. Okay, this is live 12 hours a day. Now, we have put a paywall up to chat. The reason for that is, we're, again, not trying to grow the biggest, but we are trying to grow the best. So what we've done here, if you want to talk to the members 12 hours a day about what's going on, these are our members asking about stocks, getting information. You can talk to me live into the studio. You might want to say to me, Martin, Tilray has just exploded. Can you come back and do a live show? You can send me live information. And we've put a 99-cent paywall, the lowest you could possibly do. The reason why we do that is it stops people coming in and going, buy Bitcoin, do this, scam. We don't want to be the biggest, we want to be the best. So it's viewable by everyone, listenable by everyone, but it's also got a paywall. If you want to be part of that, I've just given you the link in the chat. That is the extra channel. Okay, so let me just, I've lost it now. There you go. Right, okay. Now then, we're going to wrap up today's show a bit early today because there's some very big videos I want to get out and then come back earlier if I can, getting ready for the countdown tomorrow. There's just so much information I want to get out. I can't get it out until I finish. So what I'm going to do in a moment is, rather than end the stream, I'm going to end this stream but send you all to the extra channel so we can stay together, keep going. I will then edit and put these videos out and then come back live again on the main channel. Another reason why you want to subscribe to the extra channel, because it allows me to stop this broadcast, upload those videos, and then come back. We're about to get another all-time high again. Let's go over to the New York Stock Exchange.
Points. I mean, some parts of their business benefit, but, you know, obviously net interest income may not, Jim.
No, you're right, David. You know who benefits just like every single time? Private credit.
Good old private credit.
Private credit. Those people are now the kings. They're the new kings. Private credit.
Okay, comments are open now to the public, and anyone can comment.
Who runs Apollo, they will tell you we're in the earliest stages of a seminal change in terms of the way private versus public is viewed. And frankly, the way fixed income is viewed. For example, what is private credit? He always asks, is it an alternative asset or is it fixed income?
Cheers, James.
Well, just fixed income is what they would say, and therefore it should be replacing a lot of the public debt that is out there over time.
Well, how about Cantor yesterday at the Semaphore event, Jim, saying DOJ is going to review how their guidelines for bank mergers, which haven't been written or rewritten in a couple decades, and even still sort of emphasize branch overlap and deposits as opposed to the influence of buy now, pay later and private credit.
Well, look, I think that banks seem to be undersold everywhere. I mean, look at Affirm. I mean, Affirm is just taking a lot of credit card business. I think that you look at PayPal.
Okay, nothing coming out of Wall Street at the moment. So this is what we're going to do. Okay, I've never done this so early. Cheers, James. But I'm going to do it because of the videos I want to get out quickly. So what we're going to do, and I might do this more often now to be able to bring the news quicker to people, because not everyone can watch live. Some people watch. We got members in 65 countries now around the world, in 14 languages. So people watch at different time zones. Yeah, 65. So what we're going to do now is end this live show. I know this is very, very early. Space is down 10%. People taking all the profits. What did I say? I'm going to explain why that's happening. There's no surprise there. No surprise here at all. Okay, let me explain this at end. So I'm going to end this in a minute. And SPCE. Virgin Galactic, breaking news. Why, oh why, is Virgin Galactic down, coming up to 10% now when we're about to break all-time highs on the S&P? We've just broken all-time highs on the Dow. Retail figures have exploded upwards, people spending money. We've also got industrial exploding upwards. Everything is set to be phenomenal for NVIDIA Day tomorrow. Why is this selling out? Well, if you've been watching my live show today, you will know exactly why. There's no surprise whatsoever. The Russell, the low caps, the stocks with high debt are being dumped in mass right now. Why? Because they were dumped, the quality stocks was dumped when the carry trade happened. Everybody then bought the rubbish, pumped the Russell, bought all the rubbishy stocks, all the stocks with debt and so on and so forth. They all went up. People took their profits, been waiting to buy back into the quality stocks. The quality stocks are now being bought back. Where's the money coming from? Well, of course, there's no more money, so people dumped the Russell. They dumped the low caps. So a lot of these stocks that got overbought with no real reason. Remember, there's no reason for Virgin Galactic to do anything until Delta. We've got quite a way to go. There's much more opportunity in the market between now and then. So what that means is people are taking huge profits out of those stocks and buying the quality, because everyone knows the quality always rises to the top. It's like the cream on top of the milk. The cream always rises to the top. So as I predicted 18 months ago, rate cuts would come in the summer of 24. I said it would be a 0.25. I still stand by that. I don't think 0.5% is going to happen. Even if it doesn't make a huge amount of difference, but I do believe 0.25 is the right approach. What that means is, and as I said on the carry trade, everyone dumped the great stocks, the great businesses, bought the rubbish. I'm not saying Virgin Galactic is rubbish. I still believe it can go to $100 if it changes its management. The product is great. However, there's lots of competition now, but the product is great, but the management are rubbish. They did a reverse split before they needed to do so because of weakness and complacency to their investors. And now people are dumping once again because there's no value here, at least for the next 6 to 12 months. And there's too many great opportunities, like the S&P will 3x by the end of the decade. Nvidia will go to 210 within 12 months. J&J is a $200 stock. There's so much great business. There's so many great businesses with great balance sheets. Why on earth do you need to risk it? Well, there's the evidence. It's being dumped right now. So I don't like to say this, but I'm going to. I told you so. I told you so. So there you go. So you know, I did tell you. All right, no surprise there. I told you so. Been trying to warn people for the longest time. Be very, very careful. This is not the place to be right now. It's Nvidia. It's the S&P. Be careful. I hope you're taking your profit. It will be volatile. There'll be ups and downs. 1 minute will be up, 1 minute will be down. But don't get caught chasing the stock up once again. So there we go. Big day. Join us tomorrow for NVIDIA Day. Click above my head for all the links down below in the description for more links like this and more information. We now go over live to the New York Stock Exchange live during the making of the show. It's pretty exciting. Over here, I'll put NVIDIA Day and the psychology of investing. How I got to 114,000 live on the show from just $5,000, and how I'm going to get to $1 million without buying another stock. Simple as that. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. All right, let me come back out of there, back into there. I've got to learn to clear this and use this better. That's what you do. I'm getting better at this. I'll get better at it. That's the wrong brush, though. I'll get another one. I'll get better at that. Right, there you go. So, where are we now? So, this is what we're going to do. Martini Racer, good morning. I bought the entire I honestly think the entire market is about to take a huge 40%, 50% haircut. It's looking like 2008 all over again. Nobody went to jail and nobody learned their lesson from it. I don't agree. I think it's anything like 2008. It's a completely different. Changed their space price target from 35 to 5. Ooch. I didn't see that. I wish I had that earlier. Anyway, I don't see that, Martini Racer. But quite honestly, the businesses are so good. If it does go down 50%, I'll just buy more and it will bounce straight back up again. I hope it does, because I don't need the money today, but I'd like to buy more for when I do need it in 10 years. So we're going to end the show a lot earlier today. I want to see how this works. I want to come back, though, straight away. So you go, why am I going to end it then? So what I want to do is this. It's another way to provide a better service to my members, so I can put out videos to my members much quicker than normal. All right? So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to end the show, send you temporarily into the extra channel where we'll stay live, where I'll be with you, where I'll still be talking here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still going to be here exactly the same. It's just a place for you to stay with me while I end this stream and put up the content I've just recorded. Does that make sense? Just follow me on this one. I know some of you are going, I don't get it. What's going to happen? Don't worry, I do it all for you. You don't have to do anything. Here is the extra channel. This is where we're going to go right now. Okay? It's free. Everyone can watch. If you want to engage and talk in the chat, it's 99 cents because we stop the bots and scammers. It's a 12-hour stream. It never ends all day long, and we don't want bots and scammers coming in. So we have a 99 cents paywall. But you can all watch for free, listen for free. So I'm going to be here right now in the extra channel with you, trading, talking to you. Everything's going to be going on as normal. And then I'm going to upload these videos and then come back live again. So I will send you from the extra channel back to me here. All right? I can't wait for the video about your journey to 1 million. Go Martyn. Donald, thank you very much indeed. Yes, there's a lot to share with you with that one. The psychology video is already out. I've given you the link for that. It's already on the homepage of my channel. Go and watch that. Okay, right. So let's end the screen. We're not going to do day trader of the day. We're not going to do any of the credits. We're not going to do any of those things. This is not the end of the show. We're going to be back very, very quickly. This is just a trial to see what happens. So everyone now join me on the extra channel. Stay right where you are. This will take you there automatically. You haven't got to do anything, or you can click the link. There you go. People are already subscribing to extra. Thank you, Dom. Extra. Okay. Right, there is the link there. Look, I've pinned it to the top. Either click on that or let it do automatically. I will stay with you. I will stay talking with you. I will stay live trading, and then I will bring you back once I've uploaded the videos. That makes sense? Right, this is the first time we've done this so early. Let's see how this works. All right, so I'll say goodbye to you now. I'm not going anywhere. Stay right where you are. Join me on extra, and then I'll bring you right back once I've uploaded these. But I will be with you the entire process, okay? All right, that's it from me. Take care of yourselves and each other. Now move to extra. Here we go.